Thank you, Kate. The last time these two teams played, we had to wait a full day to actually watch them play. We don't have to wait here. It's a perfect afternoon for football. I know people are excited about Labor Day, but this might be the game of the year right now, Dwayne. Rene Paredes with the kickoff. Dre McCray takes it at his own 16-yard line, up across the 30 before being brought down. Bailey Devine Scott with the tackle at the 35-yard line, and a flag comes out early.
15-yard misconduct penalty. Calgary number 77. Check that, 10-yard misconduct penalty.
A.J. Ouellette next to him, this time the give on the first play of the game, and you get the sense that Saskatchewan really wants to set a tone here with their running. Both he and Keyshawn Johnson really stepping up for this team this year. 2nd and 6, Harris drops back, looks left, going deep to Myers, has it in his hands.
Calgary is challenging the call of defensive pass interference. After review by the replay center, the ruling on the field stands. Calgary will be charged their first timeout.
So 2nd and 11, Calgary showing blitz, and they're bringing it. Harris gets the ball, he's looking deep, and it's dropped. Wow, his kick is up, and it's wide. Oh. Let's see what the signal is. I thought the signal was wide. 1st and 15 for VA, the fake and the end around to Philpott. Philpott at the 40, across the 45, close to first down yardage to pick up the first down. Riders showing blitz, this time to give to Mills, right side across midfield. Good gain on first down, that brings up 2nd and 4. Adams back to pass, has a receiver open, and it is caught down to the 5-yard line. Adams doesn't like what he sees, he's moving players around here. This time the give to Mills, who bounces left, has some room, cuts inside, touchdown, Stampeders!
Well, the production in the run game supplied by Dedrick Mills, and that offensive line has been such an important part of the success of the Calgary Stampeders this season, no surprise.
All right, Trevor Harris looking to respond here. 1st and 10 from his own 37, this time the give to Ouellette. Breaks a few tackles before being brought down. Nice gain on first down. The former Stampeder leans left, easily gets the first down. That's just not good enough in the current version of Trevor Harris's world. This time Ouellette cuts back to the left side. Brought down after another good gain from right at midfield for Harrison. Saskatchewan offense. Harris drops back, looks to his left, has Will Bistelli open, and it is broken up on the play. All right, Sue is happily watching her sons, both Dave and Craig, with a lead here so far in this game, and Trevor Harris throws an interception right there. This time Adams with the fake, looking deep, but he slips, still goes deep, and that one is intercepted by Calgary, or by Saskatchewan. Roland Milligan with the interception. Saskatchewan takes over at the 33-yard line. This time to give to Ouellette, who bounces to his right, and he is tackled. 2nd and 6 after that carry. Harris looks to his left, has a receiver. 2nd and 8. Stampeders bringing 5. Harris swings it out to Ouellette, and he is brought down by Damon Webb. No.
Flo Rimolade brought in on the D-line. Damon Webb on the back end. Moncrief in that linebacking core.
Big kick, almost makes it to the end zone. Let's see where they mark this one. As it goes out of bounds, they are going to call it a touchback, I believe. Some extra linemen into the game here, and Dedrick Mills is going nowhere. Thinking he should have pulled the ball there. Either way, a loss of 3. Adams 2nd and 13. This time the swing pass to Mills again. Beats the first man, has the first down. Extra receivers to the short side of the field. Adams has an open man. That is Baldwin again.
To fill that role a little bit.
Baldwin again, as we mentioned, only had 3 catches coming into this one. That time it's Philpott close to the goal line. And they call it a touchdown. Jalen Philpott with the touchdown. Potentially his first of the season. I'm sure they're going to take a look at it. Let's see if it stands or not.
Yeah, Philpott coming across the formation, has that free release into the flat. You see Jackson Ford in pursuit, trips him up.
1st and 20 now for Saskatchewan. Harris finds Myers again. Nice gain on the play before being brought down. He wasn't even a starter until the 3rd game of the season. So racking up numbers at an impressive rate. This time Harris steps up into the pocket. He's going to take off, put his head down.
This pressure piece for the Calgary Stampeders is serving them well.
Stampeders showing blitz here. Harris steps inside of it, has a receiver. It's Johnson. Cuts back inside across the 40. He's got some room across the 30, across the 20. Can he stay on his feet and run down? 2nd and 7. Harris drops back, looks inside, has a receiver for the touchdown. Dante Myers. Myers leads all Riders. That is his 6th touchdown of the season. And man, do the Riders need that.
Well, the many talents of Miltradamus.
Wow, and he gets to name himself that. Not many people get to come up with a nickname like that for themselves. Well, yeah, if I want a nickname, I'll come up with it. The quick out to Robistelli, close to first down yardage. Harris dropping back to pass. Looks deep to Johnson, who has it.
5th and 7th in the league in receiving coming into this week.
2nd and 10, the handoff to Ouellette on the draw. Cuts to his right and should have the first down. 1st and goal for Saskatchewan, looking to take their first lead of the game. Actually, they did lead 1-0 at one point. But can they get a second straight touchdown drive? They can. Dell Duncan Busby from 10 yards out, and the Riders have the lead.
The patience and precision of Trevor Harris is what stands out on this play.
Adams this time with the give to Mills. He goes left, brought down. This time, Mills again has some room. Gets out across.
Nice execution there for the Stampeders.
1st and 10 from the 31. Stampeders give it to Mills again, who breaks a couple of tackles inside the 20, across the 15. Adams pulls the ball, looking into the end zone. Has a receiver, catches it, touchdown! That is Dalen Baldwin with the reception right along the sideline. Bobbled it, but gained control before he went out of bounds, and the Stampeders
on defense, former Montreal Carabin.
2nd and 10 for Adams as he checks it down to Mills. Close to first down yardage. Quincy already with 1 3rd and short conversion. This time he goes to his right. The big body falls forward. It's going to be close. I'm not sure based on that official.
He wants his offensive line to be able to go forward and be physical.
Saskatchewan showing blitz. This time the pass is complete. Vernon looking to throw it quick. This one batted up into the air, intercepted. Jameer Thurman has it.
But Stampeders just changing up the dynamic of their D a little bit this season.
This time the completion to Robistelli on 2nd and 5. Stampeders showing blitz. Harris pulls it down, has a receiver, but it's picked off. Getting it done. Mills with the handoff, bounces left. Nothing doing there.
A Toronto Argonaut draft pick a couple of years ago.
Adams dropping back, scrambles to his right. Has some room in front of him. Thurman trying to chase him down. Paredes' longest kick of the season is 51 yards. This one looks like it's got the distance, and it's good.
And you really do see the fruits of working with the same group for a couple of years.
This time Harris swings it out to Ouellette, who has some room, has a first down. Riders are getting trailed by 9. Looking to pull it within a score here. This time the handoff inside. Anderson with 60 touchdowns during his collegiate career. This time a big sack.
But Fry had also turned in, and that leaves Sean Peterson a straight run to the QB.
Harjo clearly not happy. Mills breaks 1 tackle, breaks a 2nd tackle. Still fighting. Harris on 2nd, Vernon Adams on 2nd and 4. Hands it to Jeshurun Antwi. Surprise ball carrier there with a nice gain.
On a run play.
Philpott with more rushing yards than he does passing yards. That probably changes after this one.
The importance of Dedrick Mills in the run game.
12 completions for VA today. Number 13 right here to Philpott again. 2nd and 8 yards to go. Adams drops back to pass. Just a 4-man rush. He has a receiver. Brooks. Touchdown, Calgary. Eric Brooks with his 2nd touchdown of the season.
Calgary offense is going to stay out there and go for 2, but let's take a look.
Adams scrambles to his left. Is he going to keep it? He is. He's going to keep it and score. Vernon Adams puts his team up 17 points. 66-3. Touchdown passes to interceptions. This time the quick pass to Tommy Neal.
Was able to turn this into.
And another sack for Calgary. Harris drops back to pass, feels pressure again, checks it down to Ouellette, fighting for the first down, not going to get there. Calgary and Saskatchewan going down the stretch here. The handoff to Mills again, bounces to his left before being brought down. Thought Saskatchewan might have been leaning there into the neutral zone. No flags. Mayer looks left, then comes back to Dell Duncan Busby over the middle. Mayer drops back to pass, looking over the middle. Has a receiver, Keyshawn Johnson with the nice catch.
He's having a positive impact on this Calgary team.
There certainly is a culture piece that comes with Adam Big Hill. Completion to Robustelli. Well, they've certainly been in control of the second half. They've outscored Saskatchewan 18-0 through the first 29 minutes of this half. Showing blitz here, deep down the middle to Neal, and he can't bring it in. Calgary with an outstanding second half performance to take this game 32-15.